Fine, yeah. The 13th Amendment bans slavery and involuntary service in the United States.
It's really bad. But they mainly pointed to a Netflix documentary called
Yes.
13th.
Mm-hmm.
Featuring Van Jones and I believe, I know. Even like,
I like Van, but he's a comic.
Nixon campaign advisors and other campaign advisors of previous presidents. So I'd like to know what do you think about the prison system in terms of how it is a system of oppression?
It is not a system of oppression to put criminals in prison. So my view of the criminal justice system is that if you commit a crime, you should go to jail. And there's a very easy way to avoid jail, and it's called not committing crimes. So there's a lot of talk in the United States about the bias in the criminal justice system. There's only one problem with this idea, which is that the crime reports match up entirely with crime arrests, meaning that the number of crime reports that are received by the cops match up by race with the number of arrests they make. So it's not like you've got an enormous number of white people calling the cops on white people, and then the police just ignore it, and 0 black people calling the cops on black people, and the police just go and pick up every black person they can find. The crime rate reports are entirely consistent.
The direct verbatim statement from Ben Shapiro is that the U.S. criminal justice system, the United States criminal justice system, does not operate under any sort of racial bias. And the reason is because that the crime reports received by the police from civilians match up by race completely with crime statistics. Okay, first and foremost, I'm just going to flat out explain why that's false, because the report that he's talking about doesn't exist. There is no comprehensive report that compares police phone calls to crime arrests in the United States with all 13,000 plus agencies that report or that provide data to the FBI for the Uniform Crime Report. I'll say that for you in simpler terms. Whatever report he's talking about that matches up doesn't exist. And this isn't my word. This is the word of 911.gov.
According to 911, a report of that nature literally won't even exist until March of 2019. Ben's video has to be at least 5 years prior to that. The system doesn't exist, but 911 is in the process of creating that system right now. There are 240 million 911 calls annually, and there's no institution dedicated to collecting 240 million phone calls and breaking them down on a comprehensive scale that would uncover the entire crime report. Just like he said, he's challenging not only the entire crime report, but he's challenging the entire criminal justice system entirely by phone reports that do not exist. And according to 911, you know, the number you dial when you're calling the cops to make a crime report, as Ben likes to put it,